Hey, my little sugar wiggles. How y'all doing? I hope y'all have had a great day. Still got a smile on my face. I hope it's every day. Just got out the shower. So, head is dripping. Didn't get a chance to tone it today, but tomorrow's another day. You know, they say tomorrow never comes. Well, the day after the day. And yeah, we'll get there. But I got lots done today. hmm Yep. It's all good. It's been a good day. Look who's the first one in. It's Smara in. Hey, Charlotte, how you doing? Long time no see, girl. I've been thinking it's been a couple of days since I seen you, huh? Been a little minute. Hey, Elaine, thank y'all for bringing in the hearts and the roses and the crowns as always. Yep. So I came out here tonight to see if y'all saw the Cat Williams interview. I listened to it and I was like, man, this man is a damn genius at business. He all about business. He been out there since he was 5 years old. Has everybody seen it? Hey, Sabrina. Hey, Sting. What's up, Sherry? Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. But if y'all ain't seen it now, we ain't gonna talk about it. I don't want to spoil nothing. That's just like telling a movie. So when y'all come in, y'all let me know if y'all saw the Cat Williams interview, and then we can talk about it. We can discuss it. That's what I want to talk about anyway. I don't know if y'all want to talk about that. If y'all don't want to talk about that, hey, it's a world of stuff to talk about out there. We'll just talk about something else. Uh, Elaine says she saw it. Okay, that's one. What's up, Carla? Hey, Sherry, you look younger. Uh, I'm rested, Sherry. And the lighter hair, from a beautician standpoint, darker hair on older women kind of draps them down. Lighter hair will make you appear to be younger. I didn't get the eyebrows done today. I got to do a little bit more research because where I used to get them done, the last person that I went to, that girl moved. She gave me her number and told me where she was moving. I ain't looked for the number. Mm-mm. I don't know where it is. And then when I went back in that same place, that's the one that messed me up. So I know I ain't going there. So I got to call around to some friends around here in the area, see where they go get their eyebrows done. My little niece, is she a niece? No, she's a cousin. Is temping downstairs and she can do them. So maybe tomorrow I might go down there and ask Tyra if she'll come up here and do them for me. She has a cosmetology license and everything, but she developed lupus. And so she had to get out the business. And so she's doing a temping service right now for the complex. And I just walked in there the other day and there she is sitting up at the desk. And I'm like, Tay, what you doing here? And that's what she told me. I don't know how they do it, how long they do the temp before they hire them permanently, but that she's downstairs, so I'm gonna see if I can go in there and get her to come up here and do cousin's eyebrows for her. Hey, Pierre, how you doing? Alex is in the building. My yo-yo is here. Didn't say she here, but I see you. Hey, Diane Fisher. Valencia, you back too. You got 30 more minutes. I'm gonna give you 30 good minutes then. It's gonna pass fast, Valencia. Um, I've seen the part about Steve Harvey and Cedric. I watched 3 or 4 different parts of it tonight, and he actually was talking like from a child. When he first started doing comedy, he was 5 years old. I can't even imagine. He's been reading books since he was 3 years old. He talked about his family going to Haiti on these missions over there, and he was reading in different languages. This man is a damn genius. I see why he's been so successful. And he didn't group with nobody. That's why he's so successful. He did everything and he does everything on his own, from booking the shows to writing his material to getting the comedians in there, paying them. He does it all. That way, if anything go wrong, he on top of it because he's doing it. He ain't got to depend on nobody. He don't need no backing. He just and he said he was one of the richest men in the world. So I wanted to see where he was going with that. And he said he was one of the richest men in the world because he's actually very spiritual. He didn't say he was religious, he said he was spiritual. Because I was listening at the end and he says, if I want to know about a Baptist church or Methodist church, or if he want to know about the Muslim church, that he goes there and he gets affiliated with it. He don't hear about it from the outside or read about it. He go up in there and he see. And then he talked about God and Jesus and how he's always been connected to him since a little boy. And he talked about how Jesus was poor. So he was like, so what's wrong with being that? But yet he's the greatest man that ever lived, if you believe in it. Yeah, it's a good interview for y'all who need to go see it. Let me see what y'all saying. Okay, let's see. Hey, Diane. Yo. I didn't see it. Not a Cat Williams fan. You're not, Alex, but I don't. What? Mid any topic. Okay. Hello. How you doing, Alex? I saw Cat Williams for the first and only time when I lived in Catonsville outside of Baltimore. And we went downtown Baltimore to see him. And that was the first time and the last time I've ever seen him. I think that was around 2010. He puts on a really good show and his material is good because he doesn't do a lot of cussing in there. He also said he did stand-up comedy in churches, when he was getting started, because he actually left home at the age of 13. That's young because he and his father didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things. And he moved from, where did he move from? I forgot what city he lived. Ohio, some city in Ohio. And moved all the way to Miami. And he caught a ride with a trucker. And that's how he got to Miami. Can you imagine leaving home at 13 years old with a suitcase and a dog, getting into an 18-wheeler truck and going to Miami and don't know nobody? That's bold. That's bold. You got to be connected to somebody if you're going to do some stuff like that. Living in parks and stealing radios out of cars to make money. And that's how he survived. And so he actually lied that he was a comedian and got up on stage. And that's what set him off. The people applauded him. And he said that his most views and the people who liked him the most were the white people. So he started moving around the country, and then he found out he could do better with that audience than a black audience until he actually was able to do both. So, and he writes material. Every show is different. It depends on what part of the country he is in, who he's talking to. And most people don't do that. But now, since we got the internet, back in the day, you think about it, he could go from city to city. And who's listening to him in San Francisco don't know what he's saying the same thing if he comes to um, New Orleans. That's across country from each other. But now that the internet is out there, these comedians these days, they have to up their game or they're going to not pick up a young audience. He made a lot of sense in what he was saying. A lot of sense. Because you can't keep bringing the same old stale material out here and think that people going to want to hear that day after day after day. That's your opinion of it. But did that really happen? We don't know because we wasn't there. The person who's giving their opinion don't know. I mean, there's only so much you're going to find out, even with doxing. You might find out a few things doxing a person, but it ain't going to stop them from bringing their commentary. It's not going to stop them from making money. It ain't going to do nothing. It's just, you brought it to the forefront. Okay, big deal. They're going to keep on going if they got any about them. Uh-huh. Hey, Carla. Did you lighten your hair again? It's wet. I just got out the shower. I didn't lighten it again. I didn't tone it. I didn't do anything. I got in the shower and I shampooed it in the shower. It might have got a little bit lighter in the shower. I don't know. Let's see. He called, this is not Tiger. He called like it's real. Some won't, he's the truth. Now, I believe that, not Tiger, that a lot of things that he was saying, it's no way it could be a lie because it's his life. And there would be too many people out there that would know that he's lying if he would tell stories like he told on these interviews. I don't know why they cut him, but I watched four different parts of interviews with him, and it just went from one thing to another. And some of them kind of overlapped the other one. But I liked his story. And I like him as a comedian. I don't have any problems with I don't know him nothing. When we paid quite a bit of money to go see him in Baltimore, but it was worth it. It was worth the performance that he gave. And he's funny to me. He's really funny. Okay. Sabrina, uh, y'all are still speaking. Hey, Deborah Silva. I hope I ain't missing nobody here. I'm trying to keep up. Hey, Betty Herwin. How you doing? It's Heron. How you doing? Miss Mary's in the building. Hey, how you doing, Miss Mary? Um, Miss Mary, are you the one that does all the exercising? When I first came on, that was a Miss Mary that went to the gym every day when I was in the gym exercising. Because I'm picking that back up, Miss Mary. I did my walking today. My knees wasn't hurting. I found two old goats. I went down to get some spray paint at the hardware store, and they had the two old goats. They say this stuff really works. I don't know. Oh, I went by. Where is who asked me about the car? B. I went by and I checked on the car today. And the car, I can pick it up either late Friday evening, early Saturday morning. All right. So everything is good there. I'm gonna go by and pay him tomorrow. So when I do pick it up, it's already paid for. All I need is the key and come on with it. Um, but yeah, I got that. Let's see. Let me get back into the chat. So yeah, I'm starting to go down to the exercising room now. So if the knees are bothering me, which they shouldn't for the next couple of months if they do like they did before, when I got the shots in them, they lasted for at least 3 months. So I'm gonna go down there in the weight room because I've lost enough weight now. Even my family told me, don't lose no more weight. That's enough weight. Just tone up what you got and you'll be fine for spring and summer. So I'm going to take their advice. I listen. I don't argue with people. Mm-mm. Let's see. Alex, did I speak to you? If not, hello. Um, let's see what y'all saying. Y'all talking to each other. I'm looking for some comments. That's what I'm looking for. But y'all know y'all always have a lot of love over here. Okay, let's see what Sandra's saying. Hey, just got home. How everyone doing this evening? Just showing up and showing love to everyone. We good over here. Ain't nobody complaining in this chat over here about nothing. We just good as gold over here. Valencia, I won tickets on the radio to see Cat Williams last Friday. Oh, did you? You gonna like it. You gonna like his show. That he's just a funny kind of person to me. Y'all tell me I don't like for you to be behind the scenes, Ms.V. I like to see your face because I like to see your facial gestures and all of that. I feel the same way about him. His jokes would not be as funny as they are if I wasn't looking at it. Because he's tiny, he's only 5'5". I'm 5'5", so we're the same height. He's a little man. He said, I believe he said he was fifth grade and he was 5'5" in the fifth grade. And then all the boys had a growth spurt and they left him. He stayed the same. He didn't move. Okay. He tried to go in the military. Um, he lied about that and said his driver's license was coming, but he knew they were never coming. So he couldn't do that. So he did a lot of things to make it in life. And he's been very successful. That's what I like about him. Um, Cat is a fool, but he's very intelligent. Oh, yes, he is intelligent and unapologetically himself. Yes, I agree, Sabrina. Hey, Holistic, how's it going? Hope you had a good day today. have go watch it. I haven't seen anything yet. Going to do my research after the live. Okay, yo. So I ain't gonna talk too much about it then. So some of y'all haven't seen it, but yeah, do go and watch him, and then we can come back and talk about it again later. Okay, I don't mind any topic. Sorry, typo. Okay, Alex. Okay. Hey, Brittany, here's a comedian here, the new YouTube comedian. Hello, Ms.V in chat. I love the interview. Just finished watching it. He will be here March the 23rd. Where are you, Brittany? You're in Arkansas. Okay. I think I want to go see him. I tell you, like I said, I only saw him that one time in Baltimore, but if he came to the Houston area, I'd go back and see him again. But I think he has been here. I was out of town when he came to Houston. Otherwise, I would have gone to see him. Hey, Antoinette, he told his parents that he wanted to be like Jesus when he grew up. Yeah. Can you imagine your child telling you that? That's a trip right there. I mean, he was probably very difficult to raise because he was so intelligent and he had read the Bible over and over enough to be able to go back and forth with his religious parents and make it make sense from a biblical standpoint. That's what I don't think I could have raised him. He would have drove me crazy. I just don't think so. I'd have told him at 13, okay, take your suitcase and your dog and holler at me if you need me because I can't do you. Um, Brittany's speaking to you, Alex and Carla. Oh, wow. Interesting. Yeah. I think if you go see the interview, you might could appreciate him a little bit better because he's straight up. He doesn't have to think about this stuff. When he's being questioned or he's being interviewed, he just come out with it. It's not like, uh, well, no, none of that. It flows. Okay, so you know he's telling the truth because he don't think about it. Um, Let's see. Hey Wanda, how you doing? Thank you for all the hearts. I appreciate that. I like Jim Carrey and Robin Williams. Bernie Mac is funny character also. I love Bernie Mac. I didn't get too much into Robin Williams and Carrey. Um, but yeah, I thought, wow, Bernie Mac's life was cut a little short for his humor. I thought it was his voice for me. Um, he was funny. Yeah, I don't care for Cedric as much as I did Bernie Mac. It's like Cedric needs to update. He's kind of back there stuck where he came in my opinion. Okay. Hey Jen, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. Hey Sting. Okay. I love your hair the way it is. It's beautiful, Miss V. Thank you, Alex. I just like again, got out the shower and I really took the comb and pushed the waves in. They came in a little bit better today than they did yesterday. But I told you the goal is to straighten it and curl it. That's what I want to see. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna figure it out. Um, Jennifer, speaking to you, Sting. Her hair is really pretty. Thank you, Jennifer. Sting, what are you eating? Ain't no telling. Sting forever cooking over there. Hey, Denise. No, not you, Miss Mary. Okay, that's another Miss Mary then. But I'm getting back into the gym. I got to tone up now. I got to get these arms back together because I like the Michelle Obama arms and put the weights behind my head and stuff and uh tighten up the neck. You do it all. Oh, welcome to the Sugar Wiggers, JP. I appreciate you. Look at you. Thank you, baby. Where is Holistic? She up in the chat? I don't see you, boo. Jam is the one I don't see. And I called her today. Let me talk about this before I forget it. I sent those tablets off today. So I have Carolyn Tottenham. Yours is going to be there. Y'all know I can't see. January the 6th. I think it is. It's going to be that Saturday, according to this post office thing. And I have a tracking number for both of them. Okay, so this is Carolyn's. And then Jam Jam, who says she's in the chat every day, but she's been blocked. I went through my block list and I didn't see her, so I'm gonna have to go through that one more time because it's actually two block lists out there. Okay. And this is Jam Jam. Jam Jam, yours will be there Monday the 8th, the day I go back to school. And yours must be the one that has the keyboard in it because yours costs $3 more than Carolyn's. Hers has the built-in keyboard, but yours has the keyboard on the outside. I didn't know which one was supposed to give to who, but I think that was right. I think that's the one I had told you I was sending, and that's for your grandson. I think you said. She's in the chat, holistic. I just spoke to her. I don't know why y'all not seeing. Y'all check each other and make sure y'all haven't accidentally blocked each other. Um, Alex is saying, real spills, welcome to the Sugar Woogers. Thank you, Jules. I appreciate that. She moderating and joining as a member. Jules doing it all over here. All right. Thank you so much, Jules. Let's see where am I here. Alex, some ribs, red style beans, spinach, and cornbread. That sounds good. I love spinach. I really do. You bake the ribs or you put them on the pits thing? Hey, Derek. Derek, it's a new year. We got to talk about it. You got to get out there now, Derek. You know, we supposed to be finding this new lady this year and moving out. We're doing a lot. You own it, Derek? Huh? It's already day, what's this? Day 3 or day 4 of the new year. Don't get behind now and have to play catch up. There's a lot of women out there. I don't want you to just pick the first one either. Make sure you know what you're doing. Ask a lot of questions. Uh-huh. Yeah. Go meet the parents, all that good stuff. Find out where she came from. What's in her DNA. You know, don't fall in love with the sex and all that. That everybody can do that, okay? She got some sense. What she do for a living? How many children she got? You know, I don't know. Find out everything. Can you deal with that? Oh, we sting mouth watering queen. Yes, indeed. All right, Derek, we're on the same track. Jennifer said, I've been here 8 months. Love your hair. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate that. I like seeing your face, Miss V. He's 5'5", Miss V. Yeah. So he said he's 5'5", and I thought, I'm 5'5". You're a little bit of short man. On the stage where he was when we saw him, he didn't look like he was that short because we were high up. So um he just looked like maybe 5'7", 5'8" from where we were sitting up in the balcony. So I don't know, but that's what he said. He's a short person. Hey, Manifest. Hope all is well with you this evening and a pleasant dinner. I haven't been hungry, Manifest, so I haven't eaten. I ate lunch, but I haven't wanted any dinner because I'm not hungry. You saw him at Tampa Holistic. There she is in 2000. What you think about his show, Holistic? Carla speaking to you, Derek. Hey, Miss Joy. Blessings to you also. Let's see. I really like your hair, Miss V. The color is spectacular on you. Thank you. I appreciate that. None of the family or friends have seen it because the only place I went yesterday was to get this. And then the only place I went today, I went down to Uncle Willie's to check on the car. And then I went to the post office to mail those tablets from the 3K giveaway. I stopped by the hardware store to get some spray paint so I could finish the sconces that go on the side of the pictures. And I went out on the balcony and got my cardboard out and I sprayed them. And I haven't been back out all day long. It's kind of cold out there to me. Y'all see, I got my sweatshirt on. That's how I was dressed out there. I didn't want no coat. It's cold, but I think I got used to living on the East Coast and just, putting on sweats and undergarments and keeping warm that way. So I had on some tights, two pairs, and a sweatshirt, and then I had a t-shirt on up under here, so I was good. The real yo-yo say, hold down, slow your roll. I've been a member over here for at least 4 months now. A sugar wooger at that. And I appreciate you, yo-yo. Alex came back and said, forget you, yo-yo. I've been over here 9 months. Now, whoop, whoop. 9 months. We representing over here. You ain't never lied. Yes, indeed. Come on, girl. Yeah, we representing over here. Um, we get the 4K. We got another giveaway. I told y'all I was giving out a cell phone at 4K. So we got the represent. If y'all gonna get any kind of gifts like that, we ain't giving $20 away once a year over here. I got me a membership. I will upgrade along the way, family. Thank you, Jules. Do what you can. I don't ask nobody to do nothing. I made them memberships low where anybody who wanted to be a member over here could afford it. I ain't trying to drain nobody. I ain't trying to pay no bills over here off of nobody. And I told y'all from the very beginning that whatever I got, I was gonna make sure I gave back. Okay, one way, somehow, or the other, and I've been doing that. Hey Sandra, Ms.V, you are so pretty. You look like my sister Brenda. Oh, really? I'm always looking like somebody. Debbie Allen, the Gill girls down in Dickinson. One of the sisters married Moses Malone before he passed away. That was his, I think, first and only wife. And I look like a first cousin of mine, Gwen. Now I look like your sister Brenda. I'm always being mistaken for somebody. You know, a lady at the post office called me Ira today, and I was like, not Ira. And she was like, "Oh, you look just like Ira." And I was like, "Okay, but I'm not Ira. I'm chatting with Miss V. I'm on YouTube. Hit that button and subscribe." Y'all know I told her that. I did. I think I told you that once before. She died of cancer 10 years ago. You did, Sandra. You did. Okay. Hey, Miss Libra, how you feeling today? I hope all is well with you. You coming back this way? 100? Yeah. Can someone please give me cliff notes on the talk about interview I don't want to watch? It's really just about his life and how he got started at the age of 5, left home from some city in Ohio, caught a truck driver, moved to Miami, and stole radios out of car for a living. Lived in a park. He was homeless for a while. I think he said at age 18 is when he made his big break on stage, lying that he was a comedian, and they put him out front of the headliners. And that's how he really got started. And then the rest of it is just interview questions that he's asking him about different stages in his life. Why you don't want to watch it manifest? Uh, it's very interesting. Hey, Miss Jackie Johnson. Let me see what else. What I wrote down a few things. Let me see. He's done 100 city tours. Um, he said his net worth, he had more in his pocket than his net worth. Okay. Um, he didn't mind people thinking that he was poor because Jesus was poor. Uh, in his mind, he's one of the richest men in the world because he knows the Lord has provided everything that he needs, and it doesn't matter where he goes, he's gonna always have what he need and what he wants. That's his interpretation. In business, he's his own boss. He does everything, and he's in business to make a profit. And he makes sure that everything comes back to him after everybody is paid. It's no uh payroll to pay other than the people that's coming on the show with him. If he does his own stand up by himself, it's his money. Okay. Um, he said his goal was to get as far in Hollywood as he could with a virgin a-hole. This is his words, and to stay away from white women. because they can take you down in 2 weekends. Yeah. Hey, Thankful for Life. Ain't he looking so pretty with the new hair color? Thank you. Y'all really like this color. I like it too. It had to grow on me. Um, Yesterday when I first did it and I came out, I wasn't I wasn't feeling it because I want to go lighter. I think in my eyes, I want to feel it. But after I've looked at myself all day today, I'm really liking it now. I want to go the baby hair color. Yeah. Um, but anyway, I'm good with it. Let's see what else. Um, he said that competition is the driving force of any person in business. It should be anyway. I was in business 17 years. I went into business alone. I started off with less than 200 square feet, a big room inside of a massage therapy clinic that's right down the street from St. John's Hospital in Clear Lake. I stayed in there um, not even a year. I must have signed a 6 months lease. And I was out of there and moved into a house which had a garage that was closed in. I went in there by myself. A Hispanic girl came in and rented a space. A Caucasian lady came in, started doing body massage. A Vietnamese came in and started doing nails. And then Keith, who y'all met, who cut my hair, was my first barber. I didn't advertise. I never put it in the paper. I never put it up on the door. I walked out on faith. And I could really understand his interview because a lot of things I've done in life is on pure faith. When I walked away from $100,000 a year job at Amoco, my daughter was seventh grade when I decided to go to beauty school. I walked away from benefits. I walked away from it all. I just did it. I do stuff like that so I could fully understand where he was coming from. And I wanted to be at home with her at night. I thought about it. I thought about it. I thought about it. And I was like, what can you do that you can be at home with her at night, get off this shift work, working 12 hours, driving 30 miles one way every day to go to work, and everything I thought about is like, okay, you can do computers and you can work a job. I don't like doing that. That's boring to me. I wanted to do something fun. I wanted to be around people. So I had always done hair for free in college, my mom, my family members, myself. So I decided, okay, you'll excel in that. You'll do good in that. After a year in that house, no, I signed 2 leases. So 2 years in that house. I walked away from 1,200 square feet in the front, maybe 400 square feet. I took the garage part and made it a barber shop. After Keith came, then Adrian came, Barry came, God, and then Eric came. So now I got 4 barbers back there. I don't have enough space. I stepped out on faith again. Remember now, I've only been in business 2 years and 6 months. I took my stupid ass up the road on NASA 1 Road and rented 5,000 square feet, the biggest black owned, white owned, Mexican owned barbershop, beauty shop in Clear Lake. Cosmic International Hair and Barbershop. It's in the it was in the Challenger Plaza Center, maybe 4 blocks from Space Center, Houston. Made more money there than I ever made at Amoco. I had so many barbers and so many beauticians in there. Sometimes it would blow my mind with the number of people in there. You know, if I got $1,000 light bill every month, electric bill, them doors was opening constantly. Somebody coming in. If you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 barbers in there, they bringing in a lot of men and women. Then in the back, it was myself, Phyllis, who else? Valerie. It was at least four of us in there. Never less than three of us in there at all times. So I can relate to his story because I do stuff like that. Yeah, I don't be thinking about that. I was like, God will make a way some kind of way. As long as I can see I'm in a good area where I can make money, I'll go for it. Okay. And I did that until I left here and moved to Baltimore. And then he didn't want me to work. So I sit down up there and just did whatever I wanted to do. The last 2.5 years, I looked at what I was going to get on Social Security. And that's when I hopped up and decided I wanted to work in the airport and be a flight attendant and all that for my to bring my Social Security check up. Okay? Because I hadn't worked all those years. So the last Social Security I had paid in was at Amoco. And I did it in a beauty shop. Okay. But then 8 years, I didn't work. So I was like, oh no, I want more than that when I leave. So that's what I did. Okay. Let's see what else. Um, they did talk about, I didn't see this part, but they were talking about Dave Chappelle and how he walked away from 50 million. I got to go back and look at that part because I never understood why he actually walked away from that kind of money. But he said he walked away from that kind of money 4 times. See, all money ain't good money. I keep telling y'all that. Um, some money will make you have to do things you don't want to do. And I don't never want to be in a position where I got to do what somebody want me to do that I really don't want to do. No. That's why I like being solo over here. I don't like panels and all this other stuff and teaming up with folks and all. I really don't care for that. Okay. If I can't support you from the outside and that ain't good enough for you, no. Mm-mm. I ain't gonna be able to do nothing else. Because that's not who I am. I can't be uh I done been solo all my life and now I need you to make it. I don't need nobody but Jesus. Okay? Everything gonna be good from now on. It really takes a great deal for me to listen to comedians. My favorites are B Mac, Bernie Mac, Cedric the Entertainer, and Jut. I don't know if I ever heard of him, and a few others. Okay, Manifest. I like comedy and I like music. That's two things I love. Hey, yo, what you laughing at Jenny? What did Jen say? Ain't no telling. Carla, tell Alex that I made a mistake on blocking her last night. I'm trying. Okay, Alex, that's from Holistic. Yeah, we do things like that. Bama in the building. Bama, where you been? Well, happy New Year's, Ms.V. Moss and chat. What it do? I don't know. You tell me. I ain't been out here on these streets and I don't hang out here on these streets anymore, Bama, like I used to. My focus is mainly on my children. I'll be going back to work on Monday. So I come out here, I drop my commentary and I move on. I catch a few replays every now and then, but not just hanging out in chats all day long. I'm at work doing what I like to do. Peace and blessings, that's Jersey girl. Hey, what's shaking? I just told my daughter that I need some spinach to put in my chicken spaghetti. And did she go get it? That sounds good too. You gonna bake it? Yeah. Jennifer speaking to you, Jersey girl. She blocked you last night by mistake, but we'll fix it. Carla says. Right, Miss V. Tell him you're here, Derek. Uh-huh. Jules, you know Derek pretty good. Derek been coming over. He come over from time to time, but he let me know he was ready to move out and he was ready to get this young lady and everything. And I asked him how old he was, and I was like, "Yeah, you got plenty of time to sort things out, but you just got to make sure that you want this until death do you part." I know people change and along the way and stuff like that, and we don't have a lot of patience with people too much these days. That's why the divorce courts are so damn filled up and backed up. Because I think people put up with more in days gone by. Like my mother and father, whatever they went through with these 7 children that they had, all of us, they went through it together. But there was never, ever any open arguments in front of us or discussions. I know they had to have them, but we didn't know it. We just thought everything was lovely all the time. Carla, tell Holistic, please do, because I miss her face. Okay, you got that, Holistic? I got to go back in and try to get Jam Jam in here because she can't see anybody in the chat. She told me today when I called her to make sure her address was correct, she says she's in the chat and she's saying, can anybody see me? And nobody's saying anything. So she's got to be blocked. Now, how she got blocked, y'all know I don't do no blocking. I don't know. Okay, Holistic say she been here 8 months too. She a sugar wooger and she's gonna fix it, Alex. Okay, yes, she's wearing that color well. Thank y'all. Y'all made me feel so good. It's cold. Where are you, JP? What city are you in? Let me see. Where are you? I don't know where you live, JP. Jennifer, we parting tomorrow, sugar. All right then, Jules. I'll be there. Oh, I talked to my nephew today too, and the mayor nephew, and he told me, he was like, Annie, you just came from down here. You know, you still trying to act like that Annie that was in her 30s when I was living down there. I was in my 40s. No, I was still in my late 30s when he was living with me, going to school down here, and he was like, you not, you twice that age now. So we gonna live stream it. So if you feel like you want to do it, do it. But if you feel like it's gonna be too much on you to drive down here Friday, go to funeral on Saturday, come back on Sunday, go to work on Monday, we live streaming it so you can see everything, okay? So that was a blessing there too. That took a lot of pressure off of me for him to call me and tell me that. I just came back from New York. And baby, that cold makes you, ooh, you don't tell me nothing about that New York cold. The last time I was in New York was to see that ball drop. I'm trying to think, what year was that? Maybe 2014 or something like that. I'd have to go back on my Facebook and go in my archives and look at the pictures. That was the coldest I've ever been, other than when we went over to Niagara Falls on the Canadian side in the wintertime. And the falls had, one end of the falls was not running because it had frozen. And they said that's the first time that it ever frozen. It's always flowing. It got cold. We stood out there almost 4.5 hours in the street waiting on the ball to drop. When the ball did drop, we never saw it hit the ground. Too many people in front of us. We'd have been better to get up in a hotel room and be warm and watch the ball drop. Next, we slept in the hotel at night and got up the next morning and hit that train back to Baltimore. It was even cold. The only way we could get back to the hotel walking, we caught the bicycle where you zip yourself up in the bicycle. Baby, I saw the ball come down, not hit the ground. Okay. Let's see. I can't wait. Spill. I'm staying in the crib this weekend, getting lit. Who is that? Oh, yo. Okay. I may be in the party since I have a choice of not going. And then he was telling me Grandma Faye had already made out her funeral arrangements and everything, and it's gonna be in Bastrop, which is another 30 some miles north of Monroe. I was like, Lord, I don't know now. Shoot. That's a lot of driving for a person with some bad knees. Ms.V, today marks a year that my husband passed. Realest thing. I remember when you came on that night and I sent you a donation and everything when your husband passed. That seemed like that has been like real quick. Like it was just a couple of months ago. What is this? The beginning of January. Wow. Mm. To speaking to you, Bama, she say she's doing well in 2024. Oh yeah, we going through it. This is gonna be a good year for all of us. I see prosperity. I see blessings. I see a whole lot of things for my chat because y'all good people. I wouldn't just say it just because y'all over here supporting me. I have been reading y'all's comments and how you think. People who don't think like that are not gonna write like that. Nah, Miss V, I would have loved to meet you in person. I cooked for New Year's. You could have stopped by. Well, Jen, well, what city you lived in? You live in Lake Charles. You ain't tell me to stop by. Now you gonna tell me you cooked? I coulda stopped by. See how they do? They ain't right. Gotta love them. Yeah, next year, okay. Next time I go through. You're in Lake Charles. That's where I thought you were because we talked about my friend Judy lives there. Uh-huh. I almost stopped at Lake Charles and ate on the way. What's that little place right there across from where the casino? Catfish something? Charlie's or Catfish somebody? But it was so crowded. I was like, no, keep pushing. Keep pushing. Um, I don't go out, yo. I party at home, safest place. You ain't never lied. It ain't good to be going out these days. I feel sorry for the young people who want to go out to the clubs and stuff. But I noticed something living on the East Coast. They don't have a lot of clubs and stuff like they have in the South and other places I've been. They party up in restaurants and would get out on the restaurant floor around the tables and stuff and be dancing. It was different. I ain't never seen no stuff like that. Miss V, you look 30 years younger. Whoa, shit. You're going to make me go in there and put some more on. You're going to make me go mix up some more and put it on there. Stop that mess, just. I love me some Cat Williams, Miss V. Real spill, I know you told me to go to my settings. Can I do it from my phone? You got to go to the computer. That's why you're not. You can do it, as I've done it from the phone, but it won't pull up that whole list. It's like a partial list will come up. You need to do it from the computer holistic. Okay. Yo, she be having a good party, baby. Yes, indeed. Both of them. Baby, they be acting a fool. But I love it. I don't care. I like the music. It was a touching interview. Okay, you saw it, huh, JP? Mm-hmm. Here, it's best to double up here. It's cold here. 32, that's freezing up, Tiger. Where are you? What state? Thanks, everyone. Okay. God is good all the time, and all the time, He is good. Go ahead, Cat. Always support our kings, even if I don't watch them like that. Okay? Yeah. He has a good life story. And I believe he's very spiritual to have been through what he's been through. He had to have found God out there. When you have to go through things in life by yourself, and you have to go through whatever it is, it makes you stronger and it makes you get a connection with him. Because that's going to be your most down time. When you're trying to accomplish something in life that it's not easy, you might not have all the funds you need to do it, and you got to figure all that out, but you ain't going to stop. You're not going to stop until you do it. I had to build out that last beauty shop, and it cost me $40,000 to build it out. And I was like, how am I gonna do this? Am I gonna take the money out of my 401k? Am I gonna borrow the money from my 401k and pay myself back? Because I told y'all it was a nightclub. How am I gonna renovate this? So I walked in the door and I looked at it. And I said, you know what? I'm different. And I want something different than your ordinary beauty shop. Leave the bar in here. I got bar stools and put around the bar. That was the first thing. Flat screen there, flat screen there, flat screen there, flat screen there, flat screen over here. So everywhere you look, you're looking at TV and you can look at different stations on there. Oh, yeah. They hadn't even started doing that in this area. And then I want to put my mirrors all the way around the wall. So my barbers are going to be up front. I want the men up front. because I want them to see who coming in that door. I don't want my beauty shop up front. So I put French doors. I closed in that wall. They used to have a cooler and all that stuff back there where they served the drinks. I tore all of that out and put a wall up there, put a window in there, put curtains up there, like at home, and then put some French doors in there. So my women could walk through, serve two purposes. You seeing all the men in Clear Lake when you walk through here, when you walk through. And then when you walk through them double doors, you away from them. They up there, you up here. And then I had a woman barber too, Betty Joe. So that was a plus up there. They weren't going to disrespect. No man was going to come in there and disrespect Betty. So it worked. Um, Me neither, Spill. I normally go to the clubhouse on weekends, but it's cold as F. I'm staying in the heat. Yep, it's cold here in Houston, and Houston don't get cold. But the thing of it is, I don't think it's gonna last but a few more days. Normally, we get a few cold days in January, February. That's it. That's our winter. He has 10 children, and most of them are adopted, aren't they, Brittany? 5 boys and 5 girls. It was a great interview to me. Yeah, I think he said he adopted all those kids, because I remember the man asking him, how could you take on all these children and being on the road and stuff like that? And that's the last one I stopped on before I came out here to talk to y'all. That's a lot of children. Sure is. He gotta love kids. It's 24. Oh, I don't want to live wherever you live in, Alex. That's too cold. Hey, Surrender 95, how you doing? Come on in, chat with us. Oh, wow, I can't deal with too much cold. I can deal with it after living in that Baltimore area. Like I said, going to New York, we used to go to New York, catch the train from Baltimore to New York to shop in the winter, and it would be cold. And then when we decided to go over to Niagara Falls, Canada, on the Canadian side, coldest winter I ever spent over there. In fact, there was a blizzard coming through, and that ran us up out of there because we were supposed to go to Montreal, Quebec, and we never did make it because we ran out of there on Thanksgiving Day. I let the pedal to the metal till I could get myself back out of that blizzard way. I was going whatever I can make it. I said, the police stop, they're going to have to just, come on, trail me on in. And when we got to around Pennsylvania down by Philly is when we felt safe away from that blizzard. Yep. I just left New York, and baby, that cold was -0. It was a -18 that night we were out there. I ain't never been so cold in my life. Never. They brought the hot chocolate out to me, and before they could get the hot chocolate from inside to outside, because they were serving us on the street, I ain't never paid no $8 for no small cup of hot chocolate either. One slice of pizza, $10. Oh yeah, they was robbing us out there. And it was cold by the time they walked it from inside to outside. It was just that cold. Yeah. You still thawing out? Baby, stay out from up there. You'll mess around and you'll be one of them statistics out there. Found dead, froze. Um, Dang, Brittany, he has 10 kids. Laughing sounds like my brother. Oh, none of my brothers did that. They made them 2 or 3 and they stopped. Oh wow, I would be dead. Yeah, that's a lot of children. One can drive you crazy. They anything like mine, we are so opposite. A good kid to raise, but we don't see eye to eye on anything. I mean, we are totally opposite people. We could go shopping. She going that way to that. I don't know. I don't know what you call it. I'm going over here to the fashion section. I don't want that kind of you wearing that kind of suit kind of stuff. I don't want that. Okay, you go on over there and we'll meet up in the courtyard and have something to eat. There, yeah, we real opposite. My cell phone ring, I'ma answer it. Her cell phone ring, she might answer it 3 days later. Opposites, opposites. No, mm-mm. Yes, Holistic, you can do it on your phone. Okay, there it is. My energy gets drained too fast to run a business. I would have a gray head in 4 years. Now I can help run one. It's not hard to run a business. I did it 17 years. But you gotta be on top of your game. First of all, you gotta know the people that's up in there working in your business that they not gonna rob you blind. So what you do is, in a business like mine, ain't nobody coming up in here that ain't paying booth rent. We don't do no 60, 40, 80, 20 up in here. Bring your own products, your own equipment, come to work whenever you want to. On Saturday at 12 o'clock, money due. Yeah. It's just a noun. Okay, it's a given. You've been here all week long. I ain't tell you not to come. I need my money. Because them people need their money. Them light people, the direct TV folks, for all these TVs up in here on direct TV. The insurance got to be paid on this building. I got taxes to pay to these schools on this building. I don't own it. I still got to pay school taxes. Rent got to be paid. Water. We use a lot of water up in here, shampoo and hair. Yeah. 2,500 to keep the doors open every month. So you know I had to be making money. Okay? But don't play with me when it's time for y'all to pay the money. Okay? Ms.V, you ain't got to tell me where you're going. I just need to see you Friday at 12. I mean Saturday at 12 o'clock. Because that's what time I'm leaving up out of here. Okay. Yeah, you understand. We had a good understanding. Didn't nobody leave me. Eric left to go drive trucks. But the rest of them, when I got ready to leave, they were pissed at me. They did not want me to close shop. And I was like, I tried to keep it running from Baltimore, but it was too hard. I'm constantly flying back and forth, flying back and forth. I'm like, nah, I can't do this. Uh-uh. And ain't nobody gonna keep your place like you keep it. I had Freddie coming in, cleaning shop on the weekend. He cleaned my house on Friday, so it'd be clean for the weekend. And then he cleaned the shop on Saturday or Sunday. And we were off on Monday. We came back to work on Tuesday. That was a bill. I had to leave his money in the drawer for cleaning the house and the shop. It's a lot of expense. You gotta be making money. You can't be playing. Uh, and then you gotta bring in other things. I had jewelry in there to sell. I had purses in there to sell. I had a lot of stuff. Glass cases all across the shelf, just like in the store. Put them lights on it so there's shine on it. They sit up under the dryer and they can't keep their eyes off of it. Go and put it by the cash register. I hook it up for you. Paper bags and all. I had ordered them with my name on them. Cosmic International. You don't leave out here with them in your hand. No. Wrap it up in tissue if you want me to. Whatever you want. I'm one of the weak ones, Alex. Okay, it's about something about me. I pick up others' energy. I don't. I don't pick up. I pick up that energy if it's bad energy and get out from around them. That's what I do. I pick up on energy if it's good energy and I'm finna learn something from you or that's gonna benefit me. If you ain't benefit me, I don't really want to be around you. Ain't nothing you doing to help me. I ain't learning nothing from you. You ain't teaching me nothing. You really don't have that good an attitude. So why I want to be around you? What makes you think you all that I want to be around you? No, don't know somewhere. I had to get around somebody that finna make some money and try doing something because you ain't doing nothing. Uh-uh. Uh Manifest says Alex, still great business ethics, being supportive to the collective, to the success of the organization. Okay. And when I comes to that cold weather, okay, you're talking about that weather. Okay. Chappelle said he lost his mind. Oh, is that what happened to him? He must have lost his mind to turn away from 50 million. I I would love to interview him and ask him what state of mind was he in at that time? What would make him do that? And any regrets? And has he recouped the 50 million? That would be my interview with him. I would love to interview people like that. Uh Dave Chappelle walked away from 50 million because he was the devil's, it was the devil's money. Now, Cat Williams mentioned a lots about making money in different places with different people and how he's turned down deals and stuff like that that wasn't going to be good for him, that was going to make him have to not have a version a-hole. Yeah, he talked about that too. It was so cold on Monday, I thought God had frozen. Well, you definitely wasn't in hell because they say hell gonna burn you up. Okay. Um. Yes, Derek been with me from day one, my brother. Okay, Jules. Okay. Hey, Oh, that thing ran away. Where'd it go? I was at Jeanette. Hold on. Here she go. I'm doing my little coffee table. You inspired me. Oh, really? You doing it with pennies, dimes, nickels, quarters? What you doing? I got my penny. Oh, you got your pennies? Okay. Yeah, that's the cheapest way to go. And I think the pennies are pretty because they're copper. Yeah, yeah, I do. Something on my nose. Um, I can believe bless all live where it gets cold, cold. Uh-uh. Oh, you in Orlando? I didn't know you were in Florida, JP. I used to live in Winter Springs for a little while. hmm Stayed down there. I mean, off and on. I was back and forth. Yeah. Uh-huh. Nope, I haven't seen Jam Jam because she's blocked. I gotta go in and find her because she says she in the chat, she's speaking, but nobody can see her. So she got to be blocked. Ms.V, I say the same thing. Yeah. Real spills, we need the blessings. Thank you. Okay. I'm moving on. I'm trying to get it together, real spills. It's cold outside. I needed a jacket this afternoon. A jacket in Florida? Wow. To Jesse, why y'all laughing at? Y'all go laughing again. I don't know what y'all laughing at, but just fell out laughing with Yo-Yo. I don't know. Yes, holistic. I got my heater on. I don't have a heater on in here because I don't like it hot. And I'm gonna be honest, I really don't like that heater heat. I don't. Mm-mm. If I do anything, I turn the fireplace on that I made in there. But the heat coming from the heater in here, I don't like that kind of heat. I don't. I'd rather get in there up under the covers or turn the electric heater on the blanket on. I don't know. It just feel like I can't breathe with that kind of heat. To just it's cold here. So I will for my snow. Okay. Condolences to you and your family. Thank you, Jeanette. We're good though. Like most of us are have been through this so much, we've come to realize that life is short. That's why we don't do a lot of things that you see out here on YouTube. And um my family's not long livers anyway. Both my parents were gone in their 70s. My grandparents lived a little bit longer, early 80s. A lot of cousins have already expired in their 30s and 40s. A lot of the great grandchildren, two of them are already gone. One in their 20s, one the other day was 33. So we don't take stuff for granted like that. When we together, we party, we have a good time. We're glad to see each other. When we leave each other, next occasion, or we try to, keep in contact, not every day, but we do keep in touch either through Facebook or by telephone or Zoom or something. Yes, I claim it definitely gonna be a good year. Exactly. You gotta put that stuff out in the atmosphere and pray about it. And I do believe we all gonna have a good year. Miss B, Lord, Miss B, New York is not a punk at all. I ain't a punk you, Bama. Alex done fell out laughing. Y'all get on my nerves laughing. And then I be wondering, I be coming down like, what is they laughing about? Oh Lord Jesus. Okay. Denise say 100. What's up, Denise? Um, Especially when you out there at age 13. That's rough. I put myself in his shoes and I thought about at age 13. I was 15 when I was thrown into an integrated environment alone by myself. But I did have my parents to go home to at night, but all day long, I'm just a little black girl out there, and they don't want to be bothered with me. I mean, even in the classroom, they scoot their chairs way back from me like my black was going to shed on them or something. And, you got called the N word all the time. So that was my experiences growing up, kind of feeling alone and out there by yourself and not really being wanted, not having black friends for a whole year. That word, I mean, I was just by myself. I went to eat by myself. I went to class by myself. And, after about the first 6 weeks, some of the whites start kind of warming up to you, but you couldn't really trust them because you didn't know them. You had never been around them like that. And it was like, it was a trip. So I could understand a lot of stuff that might have been going through his head. And then, I went through this like why me stuff for a while. And it didn't take long for me to figure it out. This is what your mother always wanted to do. So I kind of lived her life. She always wanted to go to the college I graduated from, Louisiana Tech, but she had to go to Grambling. She could only go on Louisiana Tech's campus to the library and get her ass off and go on home. Because she didn't stay on campus. She had all of us when she went back to school. She was a housewife 18 years, then went back to school and finished. So I kind of lived the life that she always wanted to live. The wedding, my first wedding, it was her wedding. She did it all. I picked out the dress. That's it. Brought the dress home. She did the hotel where she wanted, the cake how she wanted, everything. I just sit back and let her do it. She didn't have a wedding. She got married right out of high school. They couldn't afford a wedding. Okay. They lived with his parents when they first got married. And then the role reversed. The parents lived with us until they left here. So it all turned out good, but like I said, it wasn't really my life. And I saw that as a young girl and the only girl that I was kind of living her dream. And it worked out. Um your shop was popping, Miss V. It was. It was the heart of Clear Lake. I got a video out here. Last year, when Veronica and I went to the Nutcracker, Veronica was one of my clients. She told a story about the beauty shop and how everybody caught up in there. And we're walking to the Nutcracker to see the Nutcracker. It's a ballet on Broadway in Houston. And she's introducing me to some people and she's telling them how she met me. And we're riding to Houston in her car because she came down and picked me up. I was living in Webster then. And she tells the story. I don't remember what the name of the video is. And then we go to her apartment complex. She got it's not an apartment. She has a, what you call it, a loft in Houston, downtown. And we go there and then we walk from there to the ballet. And she talks all about how it was just one big old family of people in Clear Lake. It was the only place where black people could come and feel free to just hang out. We had a margarita machine in there. We had Monday night football. We closed down. I went in the kitchen. We had a kitchen in there, fried chicken wings, French fries, served everybody, put the money in the tip jar over there. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I brought the community together, the blacks in the community. Although we had a lot of white clients, Hispanic clients, but everybody knew Cosmic. It was no secret. In this area, I am well known because of that beauty shop, barbershop. Yep. We had the space center tied down. We had the medical center tied down. And that's where our money came from. Right around in this area. Um, that was a great idea. I never saw it when I was doing that that's what it was going to be. But that's what it ended up being. People would just stop by and hang out just to see who up in there. It was like the nightclub that used to be, because that's what it was originally. It was a teenage nightclub when my daughter was growing up. Um, because I didn't even know she had been there. But another guy named Keith was the bouncer at the door, and he used to let her in, and she was underage. She had no business up in there. But Keith would let her in, knowing she wasn't old enough, and then watch her because she was younger than her friends she was going in there with because she had skipped a year. So she wasn't even supposed to be up in there, but baby, she was up in there, probably on the dance floor. They still had the booth up there where the bands were. I left that booth up there too. I didn't take it down. We had music up there playing constantly, 24/7. So it was just like walking in a nightclub. I played the blues, I played it all. Put me some speakers in the back where the women could hear it. Thank you, Yo Yo. I appreciate that. She says the color fits. Yes, the color is awesome. Very cute. Just let the sunshine on it. Will pick it up. Okay, Bama. Ms.V, if you have pictures, show us one day. Pictures of what, Alex? Tell me. What kind of pictures? Oh, pictures of the beauty shop, barber shop? Is that what tell me what kind of pictures you're talking about? I have a lot of pictures. I've been a picture taking little mama. Brittany said, I think 6 are adopted. Oh, so he has some kids of his own, Brittany? Okay. He got to love kids. You ain't never lied. Miss Addict Stuff. Hi, how you doing? Who is this? Mia Addict Stuff. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to Chatting with Miss V. Alex say Detroit, Michigan, Miss V. Oh, you right there on them Great Lakes. It's cold there, baby. I'm in the what? Birds at the moment. Detroit is in the blood. I'm right over the bridge. Okay. There's somebody else out here that I met on a channel too. Jazzy J. Is from Detroit or lives in Detroit. And I think Tanya was from Detroit, the content creator. Yeah. I'm dealing with negative for 6 months out of the year. Ooh, to just I know it, baby. I tell you, I done been across that border. I don't never care if I don't come back over there no more to just it's just too damn cold. We spent most of the time inside because it felt like when you went outside, like it was cutting you, like it was cutting your skin. No, ma'am, I would be dead. Okay, says Jewel Miss B. Two are driving me nuts. You'll get over it. They just have patience with them. They gotta grow up. They go through those stages, different stages. How old are they? If they in that going into the adolescent stage, I almost drove my parents crazy. I didn't even understand it myself what was going on. Crying one minute, happy the next minute. That's what I did. Okay. Belma said to just it really don't be that cold, but shoot, it's just how it feels. If I ever come across negative, I will be a snow girl. But you get used to it after a while. When I first went up to that Baltimore area, it felt like ants crawling on me when I went outside, and I just be scratching them like an old mangy dog. But it took one winter, and then the next winter, I was able to go out with sweatshirts and stuff. I think your skin might thicken up or something. Something happens to you. I don't know. But it didn't bother me from there on. I ain't need no big coats and all that. You learn to layer up and dress for the weather. That's one thing you do from head to foot. You need to have your cap on, your hoodie on, your ears covered, your muff around there, face covered if you can, with the skull thing that come all over. Cover up your neck, gloves. You need to be prepared for winter when you live in cold climates like that. That's why I say I don't never have to buy no more winter clothes living in the South. I got it all. God First is in the building. Hey, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. To Yo-Yo is laughing at spills. Then you got to go up and down the stairs to the train or stand in the cold for the bus. I promise I will never go back. Not in the winter. I don't recommend it in the winter. I don't know how people deal with that stuff. Miss Jackie, you a visiting family. Nice time to come. Okay, says Alex. Bama, my God, immune to the cold. Oh yeah, if you stay there long enough, you will get immune to it. It's just not as cold as it was when I first came there. I was there 10 years, so I got used to it after the first year. Okay. Oh, Miss Jackie, that's beautiful. I know it will be beautiful. What y'all talking about? Alex, yes, my daughter's and grandson's birthday. Oh, okay. Happy birthday to the children, Jackie. Real, I keep a heater in my room year round. My kids always complaining it's hot in here. And I tell them it's my room, get out and shut my shut my door. Yeah, you probably are cold too, holistic, because a lot of things you've been through. Mm-hmm. To just that's what my brother and said, and I said bye bye. Not for me. Yeah, this cold weather is something else. Happy birthday to the grands, Miss Jackie. I pick up an energy, Ms.V. I've been that way since I was a child. A lot of people say that. I have a girlfriend that says that all the time, that she pick up on energies and stuff. I don't be paying. I mean, people can come in her house and she'll be going like they had a bad spirit. I ain't noticed nothing about them. I mean, I be checking out the personality of the person, but I don't be feeling the energy like that. But she off into that kind of stuff, and she'll go to putting oil and stuff all over the house and praying and going out. Like, man, I ain't got time for all that. Just put them out. I done took a hot shower, had dinner. Now I'm so deep underneath my covers with my heater on 81, tweaking my uh, Dave knows all money ain't good. That's right, Denise. Very smart man. I caught on to his intelligence level is genius level. And he was smart from a child. If you starting to read at 3 years old, I ain't talking about no little kids' books. I'm talking about speaking in different languages and stuff like that. And he even told how many books he read from 3 to a certain age, over 3,000 and some books. Hey, reading is fundamental to being a smart person. Reading these days, you can get on a computer, you can go anywhere in the world you want to without ever traveling outside your home and learn so much because of technology these days. Where in days gone by, we had to spend money, get on them airplanes and buses, trains, or however you want to get there. But I don't think kids are taking advantage of the technology that we have out there. They're playing too many games. They need to get on there and start traveling around the world and looking at things that um we had to go look up in encyclopedias and dictionaries and stuff. They need to take a different route when they get on those computers. Dave knows all money ain't good money. Very smart man. You right, Denise. Hey, Miss V. Hey, Veronica. I hit that like button. You always do. And you look beautiful. I will catch the replay. Thank you, Veronica. Miss V. Chappelle did not lose his mind. Okay, Tajisti, what happened? Beautiful love is in the building. Hey, happy New Year's to you. The new look on you, Miss V. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, Tajisti, well, if not, where he went. Y'all silly. I was saying, if he lose his mind, where he went to? There's fuzz on my nose, like it's fibers on there. From the interview I seen, Chappelle said it was a devil's playground. He had to go and lost mind in the process. He said he feel much better now. Those people tried to control him. That's what what's the man name? Cat Williams was saying that Hollywood is very controlling like that, and you have to be careful what deals you signing and all that kind of stuff, because to give him that much money, they had to want to control him. People out here on YouTube ain't giving people $100, and they got control over them. They ain't giving them nothing, and they got control over them. So can you imagine somebody giving you $50 million? They own you. They own you. Yeah. Um, Sting is speaking to you, beautiful love. Let's see. Let's go on down. Nah, Florida weather is much like Texas weather. We all Gulf Coast people. Here, you don't see them outside much here when it get real cold. They stay inside. Rebecca, where in the world have you been? Rebecca, I ain't seen you in a good 5 months. Now, what's really going on? Huh? Talk to me. Talk about what it's doing, ain't T. I don't know, niece. Talk to me and tell me what's going on. Um, Jam Jam, hoping all is well with you, says Yo Yo. I gotta go in there and try to see how I can unblock her because she is definitely blocked. But she talked to me today and she told me that she's in the chat, but nobody can see her. Nobody. So I gotta find her. Thank you, Sting. Me and Holistic in the same city. Okay. Orlando. Got it. Um, let's see. JP, what did it say? Half of my siblings are from Florida, says Bama, and yeah, they are freezing, acting like they wasn't in New York. I let them know this ain't for me. I know that's right. Okay, when you get right, holistic, we're gonna have some seafood. Well, okay, I'm do a visit with a holistic anyway, sooner or later. So I'm gonna be on the seafood prowl with y'all too. Okay. I bet Wonder face in that TV is game night. Wonder Clayton, JP. Okay, let me get on down. Uh the Inspiration Station with India. I talk. Hello and happy new year, everyone. Ms.V, I love your new hair color. What's up, Brittany and Yo Yo? Okay, welcome to Chatting with Miss V. Thank you for stopping by. Hit that subscribe button. Come in all the time. So, Yo Yo and Brittany know you already. Got to get over there and check it out. Thank you for stopping by and happy New Year's to you also. Hey Elaine, how you doing? Let's see. Let's get on down here. I guess no game tonight. My bad, Wanda. Now, what's the night? This is Thursday night, though. It wasn't a football game on tonight. We getting close to Super Bowl time. You know, they started eliminating folks and stuff. And sometimes it get down to Monday night, and then it get down to Sunday, and then it get down to Super Bowl. Super Bowl ought to be coming up soon. When is it? Brenda's speaking back to you, Miss India, and so is Yo Yo. Yes, beauty shop, Miss V. Okay, I have to find those pictures. They in a crate. I'll find them, and then we'll show it. Uh-huh. Yep, we got party pictures in there. I used to give parties in there and everything, like Christmas parties. Um, what other kind of parties we used to have in there? And we just have parties just to party. Mm-hmm. We had crab balls outside underneath the balcony. I mean, underneath the deck. It had a like a veranda over part of it because there was a country and western club next door, and we shared like a patio out there. So my friend James, he's a Frenchman out of Rain, Louisiana, and he would come down with the crawfish, 100 pounds of crawfish, and we'd have crawfish out there underneath the veranda, and then take the water hose and wash it off and go home. Yep. For Father's Day, we always had big celebrations. Mother's Day, we celebrated. We'd have like brunch in the back, finger foods and stuff like that. We always had something going on. Christmas, we had Christmas dinner, Thanksgiving dinner, yeah, back to school discounts, all kind of stuff. Yep, though they both were. I was told I'm gonna be good, Miss B. But you right, Queen. What? You been bad, Alex? Go on, be yourself over here. Don't hold back. You be yourself. You don't have to be going through all them changes. We don't have fights over here. We don't bash nobody over here. We are who we are over here. Okay, be yourself. Oh my, I deleted someone. I'm sorry. JP, get it together. Get out from under that cover and get them back in there. Okay. You know Sting too? I I guess I'm the only one don't know you. I'm sorry, Miss Inspiration Station. I got to get over there. Uh, you can drop your link in the chat if you want to. All they already over there with you anyway. Um, you said just put them out, Ms.V. Yeah, tell them bye. Get on about your business. You haven't been here long enough. You know everything about the world. Go on out there and check it out. Come back if you need to. Yeah, sage the house. Get them out. That's what she would be. She'd be doing all that kind of stuff. I ain't never did no stuff like that. Mm-mm. My circle is small. I go pick up the Bible and find Jesus in there for him. Denise said, I agree 100. 2022, we almost froze to death, snowing everywhere. No heat. We not used to that in Texas. Oh, yeah, that's when that grid froze up and we didn't have no heat. Uh-huh. Yep, because I was living with Tasha at the time and I was upstairs. So it was a little bit warmer upstairs than downstairs. But still, baby, I almost froze. I had every blanket stacked up high. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's right, Miss V. They owned you. He wanted no parts anymore. I know that's right. Who wants to be owned by somebody? Who wants to be told as a grown person, you got to do this, you got to say that, go do this for me. Talk about her for that. Ain't nobody wanting to live like that. And then you do all this stuff for these people, and they hand you this little bit of change, and then all of a sudden you don't do it and you don't do it right, and then there you go, you out, and then they're gonna talk about you like a dog. Ain't no way. I'm my own person. Ain't nobody gonna misuse me like that. Nope. Cat been wanting to speak his mind. It was built up. I think so too. Because can you imagine having all that inside of you, JP, for all these years? And now he's probably at a financial status in life where he's put his money away because he's smart, probably in trust or whatever, where they can't take it. If they want to take a little, that's fine, but they ain't gonna never be able to take it all. He got too many children to be speaking like he was speaking and not have his children protected. Okay. Um, cool. Hey, Jam Jam, much love to you, Queen, and Happy New Year. I can't see you, but I can't see her either. But she say she is in here. Yes, I was talking about Miss Clayton. Okay, that's who I thought you were talking about. Hey, Charlotte Hampton, and she's speaking to Brittany. Okay, Brittany speaking back. You don't know India, Miss V. She was friend, or you just never been to the page. I never been to her page. Miss India? That's not the India that was over here in this sector, is it? That left? I don't know. But I ain't never been on that page. No. Jenny, they gotta lose them cowgirls. It's all about them big dogs, 49ers. Wait a minute now. The Ravens just beat up the 49ers. I don't know who is this, yo yo. You know they just got a spanking. Uh-huh. They don't, but we play Sunday. Okay, we them cowboys. Oh, Jen is a cowboy. Ain't like my brother-in-law, baby. I showed y'all his cowboy room over there when I went over to Tasha's house. Hey, Miss Rucker, how you doing tonight? Okay, let me get on down here. I'm not thinking about them cowgirls. JP say, go on about your business. I don't say nothing about them here in this area, baby, because there's so many of them. They'll double team you and jump on you. Uh-huh. Ain't too many Raven fans down here. I'm kind of on an island all by myself. Uh, what y'all laughing at, yo talking about Miss V cracking me up? What I do now? Y'all always be laughing at me, and I be like, I'm so far down. JP, you bet not had blocked me. She ain't blocked. I told Miss V I am over here until she kicked me out. Uh-uh. As long as she respect my channel over here and don't be on nobody else's channel talking about me, she good with me. Uh-huh. Who is this beautiful blonde lady? Hey, just me right. See that you don't come in often enough. Things be happening. You be out there in the other world, and then you decide to wake up one morning. Let me come over here and see if Miss B still alive. Oh Lord. JP say she ain't blocking you, Bama. Look at y'all laughing. I guess it's time for you to block me. How about them boys? Oh, I can't stop her now if you start talking about them boys. Okay? The boys playing when? Yes, it's Miss B. That's her. Yep, this is me. The new me, 2024. Charlotte, Miss V, you in Houston. I am too. Oh, really? You got to be on the north side. I'm south of Houston. Charlotte. Yeah, I've never lived inside the city limits of Houston. Never. Mm-mm. I've always lived around it, on the outskirts. Um, yes, but I can be in Houston. I'm in the city limits of Houston from where I live, 20 minutes, 15 with no traffic. Yep. Um, Real spill, everybody know I can't stand the cowgirl. Oh, you can't either. That we done gone to football, y'all. You know one thing about the Cowboys, you either love them or you don't. Everywhere I've ever been or lived, I've seen Cowboy fans though. And it's probably because they are one of the oldest teams out there and they won more Super Bowls than anybody because they've been out here longer than anybody. But I lived out in Denver. When I worked for Frontier, it was Cowboys out there in Denver. But you know, little kids grow up liking the Cowboys. That's the way it is. And then they become grown men and women and they just love the Cowboys. I wouldn't have known anything about the Ravens or been a big Raven fan had it not been for my husband. He was a big time Raven fan. Yes. And that's how I ended up. Your money going to M&T Bank Stadium for them seats out there in that cold weather. Ain't no covered stadiums in the north. Why it's like that? We down here in the south with all these covered stadiums and the roof retracting and going on. You go up there and you sitting out in the elements. They don't spend no money on those stadiums up there. That's for sure. Dallas got the baddest stadium I done been in. I done been all through the stadium on a tour. I got pictures of that too, in the locker room and everything. Yeah. Me and Tasha went there to tour it when we went up to a family reunion in Dallas. You in the Heights. You're not that far from me, Charlotte. Not at all. There you go, Charlotte, talking about how about them boys. All right then. Let me find out that in 2024 you're getting to comments quicker. I didn't think you'd see me for another 20 minutes. Oh no, just me, Rain. I'm getting better. I'm talking and I'm getting better. I'm reading right on. Cowboys playing Sunday. Okay. No, Miss V, that's India, the one who left. That is her. They used to be with Treese. Okay. Let me see. I'm going on down. See, I was slow reading the comments because I used to come out here and just give commentary. But then I had to figure out if it's chatting with Miss V, then I got to be chatting with y'all. So I got to keep up with y'all's comments versus what I'm saying also. It took me a year, but I got it. I'm a little slow, but I'm getting there. Tomorrow, Friday, heavy rain in Houston. Oh, really, Sherry? Well, that might be a good thing for me to stay at home this weekend and go head on and watch it on live stream. Grandma Faye gone. She ain't gonna know it. Uh-uh. Miss V. Brittany was saying that is India from the sector. This sector. I really hate saying this sector. Yeah. It But it is what it is. Hey, Sonny Vlogs, what's going on? I don't know. You came in here, you tell me, and welcome to Chatting with Ms. V. Come on in and tell me what's going on. Put Prescott in the garbage. Ooh! That ain't cool, Jules. Oh my God. Now you finna start some mess over here. I can't with you, Jules. Yes, the one that was with Trees. Okay, Alex. Okay. See, I'm down at the end. 1 hour and 34 minutes. We done had a good conversation over here. We started off with Cat Williams. We done ended up with football. We done been all up in Canada. We done been in New York. We can do a lot in an hour and 34 minutes. We love you, Miss V. I love y'all too. Y'all know that. I wouldn't keep coming out here if I didn't. I trust me. I don't do things I don't like to do. Look at Stina Bella laughing. I can't with y'all. I had fun. I always have fun when I come out here with y'all. Okay, so I'm down to the end. Okay. So tomorrow is Friday. I'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same station. Um, I went to school in Dallas. Okay, so you're not from Houston. You just live here in Houston, huh, Charlotte? Okay. We'll just have to get together and have lunch, meet each other, Charlotte, because we ain't that far from each other if you live in the Heights. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Jules and Yo-Yo, wait until Sunday. Okay, the game is Sunday. Okay, so I'm gonna have to watch that, and we're gonna have to come back and talk football. I can already tell Sunday evening when I come on. I hope it's a day game that they playing and not a night game. Then we can have some fun talking about them Cowboys. I'm just gonna sit back and read comments and laugh. That's what I'm gonna do. Don't laugh that hard, but he should be. How about them Cowboys make me some? I can't with y'all. I'm done. Yes, okay, Ms.V. It's funny when you click us off. I laugh every time. That hair is fire. Thank you, Just Me Rain. And don't look at 2024. We ain't having all this absentee stuff from the channel. We're not gonna do that. We need to see you at least twice a week. Okay. If I'm coming on at least 3 to 4 times a week, we need to see you in here at least 2 times. You ain't got no excuse, okay? All your friends over here, same folks. You've been here since a day one, but we don't see you often enough. We need to see you in 2024, okay? It starts at 4, so we can talk about it. It'll be going off when I be coming on. We can talk about it, Jen. Charlotte, it was the first ward when I was growing up. Now it's called Kennedy Heights near downtown. Uh-huh. I like downtown too. I just don't go down there much because I don't have nobody to be going down there with. I go down there whenever I have somebody to go down there with me. But I ain't walking no downtown by myself. Are we talking football? We talking football. But we finna talk on right on up off of here because Miss V finna go do some projects tonight. I'm gonna do a little crafting tonight. I'm gonna get my sconces together to put up on my wall so when y'all see me again, I'm gonna have them up on the wall. How about them Lions? How about them? Did they go into the playoffs, Alex? Huh? I don't know. We'll talk about it. We'll talk football when we come back and see what's really shaking with these teams. Hello, Miss V, moderators in chat. Evelyn, you're gonna have to catch the replay because I'm just getting ready to get up off of here. Evelyn. Y'all, I made a shoe since I showed you. I'm gonna show y'all a shoe and then I'm gone. Okay, where the shoe? What I do with it? Oh, I put it in the bathroom. Hold on. I lost one of my shoes, y'all. And y'all know I don't throw nothing away. Yeah, it is. Hold on. See my shoe? I lost the other one. I can't find it. So it's a flower. It's holding a flower. Oops, there it is. Yeah, I don't throw nothing away, baby. It go along with the rest of it. That's the only flowers I had here. They need to be a little bit more in the turquoise, but they blending in. So, and I ain't gonna throw my shoe away. Maybe one day I might find it, okay? But in the meantime, I took my penny loafer patent leather shoe and made a pot out of it. All right. Y'all have a good night. I will talk to y'all later. I'm going down to Miss Margaret's tomorrow so we can get this Christmas stuff stored. And in the meantime, I'm gonna take these plants and I'm fixing to go out there and I'm gonna glue these plants onto my sconces and get that sconce up on the wall. All right. Y'all have a good night. Love you much. Good talking to you. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Night, night.